let's take a look. Oh, they changed some of the requirements to some helicopters. You know how I know?
How?
I just unlocked some stuff for a helicopter. You've researched all modifications, but it's been a while. Oh yeah, Seth, I sent you a video on how to get all the body pillows. It's actually very easy.
I
You
know,
just
I've already
changed the.
did it.
Oh yeah, because I told you about it a while back.
No, you sent me that video. I looked at the video and then immediately did it all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because a while back I remember saying I knew there was some way to do it. I just didn't know exactly how, and I decided to finally look it up. Brand new stealth capability. Oh boy. New jets, including Tornado, F-15E. Oh boy. And vehicles. Oh man, this gets better and better. See,
Oh,
the more they
that's
add, the
cool.
more the tech tree gets like smoothed out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever had a problem with a certain battle rating, like with the jets, that will get adjusted. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You also did you notice that they've also done more with they did some more stuff with airfields and spawns around them too.
No, take a look at graphics. Go to your options and look at your graphics settings now.
Hold on, I got a pop up telling me all the stuff that's been.
Praise us, Q. Praise us. We we updated the game. She's like, what?
That raises a lot of questions I need to sort out before I decide if I should praise anybody.
And Q has everything Gaijin merch on them, like Gaijin jacket, Gaijin hat. But I can't praise you anymore. War Thunder wallpaper going throughout his house.
People, they're constantly fixing stuff in the game. Yeah, there's brain dead idiots. They're like they don't listen. They never listen. You're full of crap. Just want to smack him around.
Hmm.
Yeah, this game's come a long way over the years.
All right, game.
I met some people that think the game looked better back in the beta, and I'm like, I don't believe them. For one, I played during that time and after, and even doing a direct comparison, that's just ridiculous. I'll make a backup copy of my config.
Ooh, ray tracing looks beautiful.
Beta, I don't know about going into a beta.
Well, don't if you don't want to. But I'm just in menu looking around with what's happened.
No, you specifically said I had to
Okay, do it.
with a gun to my head.
Do it. You got to reset your game though. But yeah, do it. So you can try ray tracing. I mean, you might as well stress. I mean, get the full thing out of your graphics card that can do ray tracing. Right?
The old War Thunder soundtrack. They re-edited it to the circulation in the game. Either that or it's because of me.
Mm-hmm. puddles always reflected in the game?
Yeah,
Okay.
puddles also react to sound waves and other stuff and vehicles driving through it.
I will say on ships you can actually see the water reflecting on the side of the boat.
And if your shell or machine gun hits a puddle, that also affects it too.
Mm-hmm. You can see water reflecting across the boats at certain
Mm-hmm.
angles. Ray tracing is interesting. The idea of it, you know. You're trying to get more out of the light. Mm. I'm curious if you would notice any difference with ray tracing. You know what I mean? Because you
Yeah.
notice differences. I don't.
Well, even if I don't pay attention to small details, I can just feel the difference without.
They updated this model, or ray tracing actually does help with what the tracks look like on this particular model I'm looking at. I was surprised Japan didn't get a special pillow though.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese must feel very cheated for that. You know?
Well, at least they got other stuff.
Switching your language to Japanese, they didn't get a pillow. They should have got a pillow. They deserved it.
Well, to be fair, those pillows were released over a long period of time. Also, Japanese did get a bunch of stickers and other stuff too. So at least they still got that.
Mhm. Yeah, but they still are cheated. They didn't get their special. They deserve it. You know
Mm-hmm.
they want a pillow.
Oh yeah. Because why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to cry when those people's daughter died in that
What?
game. My
No.
groceries are almost here. I'm not feeling the best. I didn't, even though I was really tired, Seth, I couldn't fall back to sleep
Mm.
yesterday or today. So I wound up going to bed at about 6 p.m. I was planning on going to bed at about 1 or 2 because I was finally getting like, settled.
Mm-hmm.
Game's looking good. I noticed it was looking blurry, so I played around with the anti-aliasing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I put TAA, and like the trees and stuff moving was just like this big blur. So I just turned it off, and now it looks so much better. Everything looks clear. There it is, the F-117. What am I even researching right now? I've barely paid attention to any. We haven't worked on any squadron vehicle stuff.
No. The one I'm currently been working on is the German one. I mean, I'll switch to that, but I want to get the what do you call it done first.
Yeah, just
The
finish what you started.
ME262 because I only need less than 7,000 squadron research to get it.
Well, we can do it, but we gotta do it together.
No,
Whether or not you get good research on your squadron vehicles, you have to play together with your squadron. You can't just play solo.
Oh, I know. I don't play solo much.
Well, I mean, you can play solo and have it still contribute, but it won't be as effective as if you're in a group, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was researching the Sea Harrier from Britain.
You might actually switch to that other one.
Well, I'm almost done. I'm like 3/4.
I see. Q wants the SU-22 M4,
Oh boy.
the premium one for Germany.
I got the Aviate B Plus in America. You know that Harrier
Mm.
that gets AIM 120s? Not only that, but I unlocked AIM 120s for the plane.
Now this one is interesting that I
Oh
want.
no, it came with a couple of AIM 120s. I have to unlock the ability to
I
use
mean,
carry
the
more of them.
F-15, the F-15 Strike Eagle.
Yeah, I've flown
That's,
that in DCS.
yeah, well, I want it now. It's in the lineup.
It's probably better in War Thunder. The AIM 120s in DCS do not work like they're supposed to. Wait, where's the AIM 120s? Oh, that's because the AIM 120s that it uses isn't in the game yet. It uses AIM 120s B and C. Right now, the game only has the AIM 120A in the game. That's why it doesn't have AIM 120s.
As AIM 120B and AIM 20, AIM 120Bs for the extra surprise.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong plane. I clicked on the wrong. I clicked on the F-15A, thinking it was the E, and I was like, "Wait, where's the A120s?" Well, I'm like, "Oh, maybe they don't have that particular variant in yet, but they do."
Yeah, I know. I see them. I see AIM 120Bs strapped to this thing. Oh wow, it gets a lot.
Yeah, it's Mach. It can go up to Mach 2 in real life.
That would be very unfortunate then.
And whenever they made an update about the post about this, they also referenced that real life specification as well.
And it gets 11 paveways.
Now you know what the AIM-120 does, Seth, right?
What?
It's a fire and forget missile.
Oh, which basically means
Yeah.
bad day for everyone.
It also takes advantage of data linking. So if it loses the target, it can still somewhat reacquire it. And it also has prediction data, which means let's say you fly behind a mountain, the
Mm-hmm.
missile will calculate what you were heading in the last direction, and it will go around the mountain to try to intercept you.
So you need to go around the mountain, make it look like you're going one way, then do a
Mm-hmm.
U-turn.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because it'll predict, because like it'll lose lock. Okay, he was going this way, this direction, and this speed. I'll just turn a little bit this way to intercept it and reacquire. So yeah, a lot of some I saw some people complaining because they don't know how to deal with missiles. Um, I mean, there's a lot to learn about missiles, especially like in this era. But they didn't realize that the missile was predicting that they were flying in a straight line, because
It
they'd
knows.
fly around a mountain and be like, "Oh, I'm safe," and then the missile would show up again. Oh no, it's back.
And
How'd
it
that
wants to talk.
happen?
It wants to
Yeah,
talk
they
to me about my plane insurance.
yeah, and
Is
they were
it?
like, "Oh, the game's broken. It's tracking you through stuff when it's not supposed to." It's like, no, it's not. That's not. It's not
Yeah.
doing that. Another thing they added to the game sets a little while back, I haven't got to talk to you about, is they
Mm-hmm.
added information on the radar. Have you heard of the term? I forgot what it's called, but it's like no escape, the no escape zone.
No.
Well, it's a certain range to where they calculate that the target, unless it's already doing something to try to whatever, it's not going to escape the missile. It's called the no escape zone. I forgot the exact term for it, but
Is
your
that
radar your radar will display that in the game. Now that's been in the game for months now, by the way. But I never really got the chance to talk to you about it.
and that means no matter even if you're flaring, it doesn't help.
Well, it depends, honestly. You got to be already in position to do something about it. But if you're so close into that zone, that's a very high likelihood the enemy's not gonna be able to do anything unless they're already doing something. Then in that case, they're fine. Well, for the most part. See, there's always something you can try to do with missiles depending on X or Y. But if you're in a position to where, okay, so you know how I've discussed this before, even with prop planes. If you've set yourself up for failure, you're already done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This goes for all eras of dogfighting. If you've already set yourself up in a bad position, your likelihood of you actually recovering is likely none. So, like for one example, some people will be like, "What do I do with it?" Because like War Thunder puts out like videos to try to help people improve, and they made out one for the AIM-20. And then there's some people in the comments were like, "What do I do if I got 30 missiles coming from all directions?" And then some of the people in the comments were like, "If you had that happen, then good luck, because that was your own fault.
It's either your own
you
fault
shouldn't
or
have. You should have put yourself in that position to begin with."
it's either your
And
fault
they're
or your
right.
entire team is dead and your fate was sealed when everyone died.
Yeah, but still, they would still be coming from at least two directions, not all
Mm-hmm.
around you. That
Oh
means you
yeah, that's
flew in
true.
the middle of the enemy team, which would have been a stupid decision anyway. So even if
Also, also there's a good chance that if you pop a flare, you might be able to. You're gonna die, but you might get one of the
mhm,
missiles to do something funny. And if
right,
it's coming from all directions, the missile might do something funny
and
and
lock
go
onto
after,
each other,
lock onto each
there
other,
is a
or lock,
chance. You
or
see,
or
if
lock onto one of the other guys that are firing
so,
missiles at you.
so between the Russian missile and the American missile, they both use different ways to counter flaring. The American missile, for example, closes a shutter for a split second to cancel out the interference, which means it's temporarily blind. So if you spam flares, you can make it blind just enough to lose you, depending on what you do with your afterburner and how you maneuver while you do it. The Russian one has what it does to try to avoid flare interference is it tightens the area around where it's focused on the detection. So like it's locked onto the heat source, but it's like incredibly zoomed in, which doesn't necessarily make it less resistant. It makes it less resistant to flaring, but it's still vulnerable. For example, I think that I send you. You know what? I'm gonna send you a clip of something that's really funny. And I'm about to get up and have to go get my groceries. That's why I'm doing this. Also, because you're gonna love this. All right, here you go, Seth. I want you to look at this YouTube video. You're gonna love it. Anyways, I need to be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, you've told me about that before. Mm-hmm. I know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What? Uh, mm-hmm. Mm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's good. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So long. Mm-hmm. plastic and silicone. What is this one? Oh, I'm gonna. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna need aluminum and ceramic. Aluminum. That's iron. Ceramic. I need some ceramic. So 1, 2, 3. I'm playing Astroneer. Astroneer. You're free to join me on it. I'm going back into space so I can get some more stuff so I can get us to the ability to drive things. If that Look, Q, I'm not lying. I want to drive things too, okay? I have things I want to fly and drive, but I have to do things to get to it. Don't trust you. Sure. Like I can trust you. See, I can't trust people without a toe. Hmm. Why did you let your toe be infected, huh? Because you keep slamming it into things. Yeah, that's the rule. Whenever things are hurting, they get uh they get attacked more. Uh-huh. It's like the world hates it whenever something hurts. Mm-hmm. All right, some wind. Now I need two. Resin. It was okay. Yeah, it was fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Sure. Use his own worst. Use his own worst enemy. Oh, whenever you stubbed your toe. Also, everyone's their own worst enemy. Every human alive is their own worst enemy. You will 100% put yourself in a situation that you didn't need to put yourself into, but you did it anyways. Why did you do it? Because you didn't think it would backfire so badly. Mm-hmm. You're your own traitor. What is this? I'll take that. Thank you. La 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 la. Anyways, I'm getting all this ready so whenever you get on Q, you can join me and go to space. Because space is best place, as you know. Mm-hmm. That being said, I will.
Disconnected.
I was actually about to say, oh, and he abandoned me, so he didn't have to help me. One. I'm just joking. I knew you weren't. This is joking. One. What else do I need? And glass. Okay, my backpack's full. That's a lie. I need progress. How dare you think? How dare you think that I am in the middle of progressing anything in this game? Mm-hmm. So I can just tap anything, huh? Did I tap this? No. Hmm. Strange. Oh well. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we have atmosphere stuff. We need. What's this looking like? Nope. Have I ever been to Novus before? Mm-hmm. Oop. Oh boy. But Q still wants the A10. Mm-hmm. Sure, that's what they always say. Everything. Here, I want you to unlock the F-15 for me in my lineup. I bet you could do it. Yeah, but I don't like her, so that's why you do it. Perfect. Right. Now I need. And then I'll get on and put a $15 bounty on you. I will send you a PayPal. I will send you $15 in PayPal if you shoot down Q. Yeah. Oh. So no, you're not gonna join me. I said you can't. No, no, I didn't say anything about that. I was like, it'd be cool if you joined me. No, why would I correct you? Anyway, no, I would love you to join in this game. That if you want to, though, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. Hmm. Or 20, 2,000 golden eagles for every shoot down of Q for anyone who shoots Q down. Q, you just leave the match going, yep. There's a lot of people who want me dead now. What am I looking for? Don't need that anymore. Oh, right, I need a oxygen generator. Huh, that's what I've been looking for, but I can't. But I couldn't remember. Aluminum and ceramic. Anyways, what I was trying to get to, Q, is I do need your help because I need 2 rockets to launch. Hmm. Uh-huh. But it's wrong, so shoot him. Exactly. He's gonna steal all your kills. Q, are you okay? Did he do? Mm-hmm. Do we not have any ceramic? Oh, well, that's good. Once the battle is over, come join me. How did the battle become lost so quickly? Or was the battle already raging? And yet it's already lost? Or is your team just challenged mentally? They're probably not putting up a fight, kid. They're probably just, one of your one of your guys is flipped over like a turtle. Oh, yes, but still, one of your guys immediately flipped over upon spawn. That doesn't fill everyone with confidence that he is able to. No, I still think it's funny. I still believe it's funny. Like you start and then you're like everything starts and then everyone just flips over like turtles. It's like, yep, this match is over. Yeah, I know. I heard you say that, and I was like, huh. I wouldn't know. So this match is already over before it even begun. That being said, it's not enduring, so it's just like a standard realistic match, just under simulation controls. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What am I trying to find? Even if it is, who cares? Even if it is, who cares? It's military technology. Uh-huh. Someone bought. You know what they did? They paid the golden eagles like I was considering. Well, I mean, I considered it. It doesn't lower the price any, so who cares? Yeah. Um, all the stealth in the world, all the fancy stealth technology in the world isn't going to save you from the Mark One eyeball. If you're low enough to be seen by the Mark One eyeball, you're screwed anyways. Other problem, the other problem, yeah. Yeah, what I mean is if he was like 20, 30,000 feet up, he'd be fine. Or if he was just, skating the ground, he'd be fine. But he was in that middle zone where everyone can see him, but he isn't invisible or gone up real high. Yeah. Well, even then, because, it's a stealth craft, being up high, how his, lines are, no one should be able to see him anyways. I mean, radar wise, at least. Yeah, I bet the radar didn't pick him up though. Which means that he probably. Mhm. Missile spay would have been able. Oh, you were? Oh, heat seeker. Yeah, probably. But even still, he does have. He does have. Mhm. That's because he's probably trying to dodge and weave. Oh, well, that helps too. He's doing everything in his power not to be shot down. To be fair, that guy in the Nighthawk. To be fair, maybe, just maybe, he's experimenting with it. If you want to give him the ultimate amount of charity, see how far he can push the luck on it. Yeah, you can, but he may just won't act, uh, base game. You know what I mean? People just not realizing that he's practicing and actually trying 100% to kill him. Yeah, I was thinking about that. My brain was like, mixed, maybe? Mm-hmm. Either way, my brain was a bit meh about it. Aluminum, glass, and ceramic. Uh-huh. Aluminum, glass, and ceramic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I that would be a good idea. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. Like I said, whenever you're done, I'd like you to join me here. Okay. And is that my fault? Maybe it is, but probably not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At least he's, yelling it. Yeah, I know. Not the fun kind of chaos.